Okay, everybody, Uncle Anthony's gonna tell you a nice Christmas story, so sit down by the fire. It all started long ago, when I was a younger lad, during these nice holiday times.
Jesus. Sorry, there is something in my throat. Anyway, enjoy the story. Now, originally I was going to make a normal Classic WoW video because people have been asking for it, but before I was able to get started, I found this weird machine a goblin was standing in front of. Talk to me! I was curious, so I stepped into it, and it turns out it turned me into a friggin' gnome. So I was stuck like this for a little bit, so I was like, hey, you know what? If I'm a gnome, might as well get more Christmassy, and I have a thing that turns my mount into a reindeer, so I did that. I also had some mail in my mailbox, so I decided, I'm gonna go check it out, and it gave me some fruitcake. So at this point, I'm all Christmased out. I have freaking gnome gear, my reindeer, and I got some fruitcake. I was like, might as well do some Christmas quests for the hell of it, and make this a Christmas video. My first step was to go to Orgrimmar, but as it turns out, I was not able to fly because apparently I was mounted. So whenever I tried to unmount, it wouldn't let me. I was stuck on this reindeer. No matter how many times I tapped my mount button to unmount, it just kept saying I was already mounted. I don't know what the hell was happening. I eventually disconnected. I came back still mounted, and I was hoping it was my connection that was the problem. Turns out it wasn't. I'm still on this mount. I'm stuck on this reindeer. After a long and hard 5 minutes, I figured it out. I have to go inside to unmount, because apparently I'm just not allowed to manually unmount. So I force the unmount, go to the flyer, and I start my journey to Orgrimmar. I arrive in Orgrimmar, hopefully I don't die because they think I'm a gnome, and I attempt suicide off the tower. One of my quests is to turn in 5 gingerbread cookies and a cold glass of milk to one of the quest givers. I already have the milk, so I just need to go buy some friggin' gingerbread cookies, because the only way you can get them is by making them, and I can't do that. I don't have that job, so I gotta buy them. A lot of the cookies are expensive as shit, so I decide, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna friggin' bid on some low costing ones. Then I saw that they had the time left of very long, which is over 8 hours, and I don't have time for that, so I just bought some. So hopefully I lose those auctions, because I'm not trying to waste a bunch of money for friggin' gingerbread cookies. I go to the mailbox to get my gingerbread cookies. Turns out I accidentally bought 6, so whatever. It doesn't matter. I turn the quest in. I get a present. I get Mage Royal flowers. What the fuck are Mage Royal? I go back to the auction house to sell my gingerbread cookie for a buyout of 1 gold, because I need my money back from buying those gingerbread cookies, you know what I'm saying? Now it's time to head to the Alterac Mountains for my next Christmas quest. It was at this moment that I found out my wolf does not stay into a reindeer when I dismount. So I use my nifty item that I only have a few left of, and I turn my wolf back into a reindeer because, damn it, it's Christmas time, baby. I wait a little for the Zeppelin to arrive. The Zeppelin eventually arrives. I board the Zeppelin, and I get to the Undercity in no time. I jump off the Zeppelin like a normal man, and I attempt suicide again because I'm a freaking gnome and I don't want to be a gnome anymore. Board the flight path all the way to the Hillsbrad, and then I start my journey to Alterac Mountains. See, Alterac Mountains is a big place, so looking for this thing is probably not going to be easy. Upon rereading the quest, however, I found that the shipment is in the snowy region of Alterac Mountains. I then proceed on the road to the snowy part of the Alterac Mountains. I ignore Torin in trouble because I don't care about him, and I enter the ruins of Alterac, where every mob is elite. Found that out by fighting one, had a real David and Goliath moment, kind of made me feel a little bit for the gnomes. Not really, I don't care about them. Time to stealth it up. I walk around in stealth mode. I eventually find a pile of holiday snow. Ooh, this must be cocaine. I open it up hoping for that sweet, sweet sniff juice, only to find they gave me snowballs. But I did what any normal person would do with snowballs. I threw them at the closest ogre. I then proceed to the buildings of the ruins and start checking inside them. I walk in on a fellow horde member in a fight, but he looks like he got it handled, so I just walk past him. Upon further inspection of the building, I found nothing, so I left. Keep in mind, I have no idea exactly what I'm even looking for. And also, why do I walk like that? After searching for some more nose powder, my gnomeness wore off, and I decided to fight this Targ fellow because he is guarding a chest and I want it. Targ ended up being a little tougher than I thought, so I ran, but before I could really get away, he fucking killed me, and I had to take the walk of shame back. Now it's time to search the big castle, hoping to find at least something. I see stairs leading downstairs to their basement, and I'm like, hey, this seems like a place that would have something, but there was nothing. And all I was thinking is, hey, they're wasting a perfectly good room to torture people in. Those dumb ogres. I then proceed to search the rest of the castle. and nothing. At this point, I'm hopeless. Now in the search for hope, I reread the quest log and see that it also says I'm supposed to be looking for a man. So now, on top of these supplies, I'm also supposed to be looking for a dude. Search deeper in the ruins, still unsure if anything I do is worth it anymore. I see the Torrent I ignored earlier and he threw up some gang signs to bless my journey. I searched and searched, but found nothing. So I left, hoping that I did not walk past it. I enter the land of the Yetis. I look around for a minute and then leave because it is definitely not in that area. Wink, wink. I enter some cave up north, kill some noob level ogres, then leave with nothing but feeling of failure. I see a guy in a cage and hope is brought into me, and I thought, this must be the guy, right? He's locked in a cage. Nope, turns out it's a guy who sells hammers and paper. I left that guy in the cage where he fucking belongs, then decided to go to Strandbrand, hoping this is considered a snowy area. Turns out the guys here don't fuck around and they kill me, and I take the second walk of shame today. And then I used my big boy brain and said, hey, I'm dead, why don't I search every building? They can't attack me then. I searched every building, but I found nothing, and now I'm left with no hope in my heart and a tear in my eye. I go back to the Yeti area because I feel like I didn't search it enough, and look what the fuck shows up on my mini-map. I go to the dot that magically wasn't there before, and I see Frosty the motherfucking snowman chilling in the trees. He tells me to go kill something called the Abominable Grinch? Yeah, I don't get it. I type the name in my macros, I ride around the area spamming my macro keybind hoping to lock onto him. I see a fellow quester and he starts going to an area I didn't even see, I didn't even know existed, and that's where I find him. The Abominable Grinch. Well, at least his corpse. So I sit there and wait, and wait, and wait, hoping he will respawn right on top of me. I get into a snowball fight with a dumb gnome, but it turns out the gnome was actually in the same predicament I was in before and is actually an ogre. So I invite him to a party and also I invite this other random guy who was just sitting there. We then wait together. We actually waited so long we got bored and started searching the areas near, just in case. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? He then respawned again near my party mates. They end up killing him before I can even get there, and I'm a little disappointed because I didn't get the fight on camera, and I didn't even get to fight it myself, but at least I got the quest done. Oh, wait a minute, I can't loot it. Party members leave, so I'm assuming they got it, so now I'm just sad and alone. And also there's Alliance here now that kill me. Come back to see one of the Alliance boys that killed me fighting the monster. I decide to help him, even though I won't be able to loot it, because I'm nice like that. The Alliance get the quest done, leave, and now I'm alone again, waiting for that respawn. Eventually another guy found it before me because I'm dumb apparently, and I invite him to a party, but he's already in one. I asked for an invite to his, but he's not the leader of his, so he kind of just goes like, oh, fuck you. The little hope I had left in my body, which was actually none. I had no hope left. It was drained from my body. The drips of hope. An Alliance came in, killed the guy I was talking to, and stole the kill on the Grinch, and he also killed me. Walk of shame. I come to Act of Life to find the guy I was talking to before, and also someone who I'm assuming was the party leader, because they looked like they had a small exchange, and then I was invited to their party. Learning from last time, I followed them wherever they went, just in case they find him. But then I think, wait a minute, silly party members, he's not gonna respawn until his dead body despawns, because that's how it definitely works, and that's how I knew it works. Apparently I'm wrong, because he ended up spawning right fucking behind me, and someone was already killing it. I don't even know where this person came from. At this point, I think the people over at Blizzard are purposely screwing with me, but eventually, after years of waiting my turn, we find him, alone, not fighting anyone. We get the tag, wait for the guy lagging behind, kill him, grab the stolen treats, say thanks to my party, leave the party, then start to hearth to Orgrimmar. Wait, no, he invited me back to the party. Oh, he made a portal, how sweet! I ride to the ugly goblin who gave me the quest.
Time is money, friend!
In classic WoW fashion, he told me to talk to the guy right next to him. The guy gives me a present, I level up, and I open the present and get a leather working pattern for gloves that are worse than mine. Oh my god, what a waste of fucking time. A few days later, I check my mailbox and I see I get a little present from Great Father Winter and a couple letters. Yeah, Great Father Winter's the guy who gave me the milk and cookies quest and who I turned everything in at the end.
What do you need?
He gave me the magical ability to turn into Frosty the Snowman, so I guess this was all worth it in the end anyway. So hopefully you enjoyed my tale and my story. I want to wish everyone a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. If you enjoyed watching this video and made it this far, please consider leaving a like. I would really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you are subscribed, turn on those notification bells, because that's when you get notified whenever I upload. And in the comments down below, make sure to let me know if you like these kinds of videos, if you want to see more of these kinds of videos. And yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and Happy Holidays and peace be to all. Oh, Merry Christmas!